one big source of home automation in my Chicago apartment. Interface is obviously to the Explorer. It's also really fucking obnoxious. The guys at Off the Hook 2600 been making little references to this sort of stuff. And the Illinois Fire Marshal dropped off a package one day. So here's the original one I found in my apartment. A reuse of Amber Alerts. Typical. These are not actually like fire alarms. This is Hitler's version of fire, and then codified by Reagan, who made smoke detectors in every room of every house in America. U.S. law back in the early 80s. Hitler's fire alarm is going to be more like consent to us doing it, or basically accept us doing it, obey, 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 or otherwise be burned alive. That's Hitler for you. Okay, this is the first one I found. Move-in day one. This is one that appeared in my stuff after a while. I don't know why it's suddenly there, but this was after the green one the fire marshal dropped off. Does seem to be an actual carbon monoxide detector out in the hall in case something did set on fire, like for real, but that doesn't happen in buildings these days. They lie. So it has one of these large lithium-ion hard drive battery things attached to it, which can be disabled. It's been done. This is the fire marshal's suggestion, the green one. This one says hardwired. Places to put these things suggested bedrooms, bedrooms, bedrooms. Always on. Pretty much like every piece of technology these days that needs to just like fuck off and die. Right. And this was obviously custom printed to piss me off, the 2:25 a.m. chirp, which may very well be the time that they do it, sometime in the middle of the night. Okay, so here are the user manuals. Devices user manual, quick start guide. Going to dwell on it. So I'm probably not the only woman in this building that's treated this way. Building manager's a pimp. Also a reference to sonar, which was not just the Tesla car or this like directional sound stuff, or what was it in the Apple spatial sound, which you can sit there and play with on a Tesla car. There's a sonar component to it. It's basically brainwave frequency type stuff. It'll screw with you. Living under a power line and like mobile phone stuff has been known to aggravate humans for a long time. No one wants to talk about that. Okay, installed. It's relax. Don't panic. Asshole, asshole, asshole. Paco. Kid. Children of the Devil. Tell the Kid No, or Mr. Big. Trump from Sex and the City. Kid. Paco. Some smart abbreviation usage. Smart hush. Troubleshooting. They're about the same. I'm looking at both green ones. Network error. So some asshole sitting there pinging on keys on his cell phone. He also need to do this to someone. For the most part, they let him. Fuck Trump. Okay. The manufacturer's suggestions for where to stick it. Okay. Bedrooms. Notice. These fire safety things, kind of like the FCC codes and a lot of other things, are not USA, more like US, Albuquerque, Yellowstone. It would be so much easier if only I knew the source code, or if only I had the password. So it's sort of like that. So this app and code and programming and obnoxious list versus node type traversal is very much part of this. Their mom wants to kill some trolls. Just got modified to God's going to kill some trolls. Incidentally, I don't know if this stuff is cheap. Lithium-ion batteries that can be used as a hard drive probably shouldn't be cheap, unless the government subsidized it through, like, Yellowstone, Wyoming, somewhere near Bogota. It may very well be the case. Or the South Pole, which is one of our location of at least one of our electronic voting machines, 2016 and beyond. Vevey, Switzerland, and Antarctica, of course. One more time, so Trump and Nazi. This is why normal people have a chance. It's because evil, yes, but they are so fucking stupid. Yeah, there's another one of these standardized, semi-standardized things they say. Also, like the EULA that you don't even have to click to pretend like you read some of these things. That's about it. There's Kidde. So... there's another one. Here's something that's reassuring to would-be buyers, however much they ended up paying for this, or the Explorer, for example. Carrier. Now, we don't know if that's really the same one or they just stamped on there, but that's what they say.